Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be installing the grip step on the back of our RAM ProMaster. Let's get started. All right, this is going to be a two-part installation. The first part is going to be attaching the brackets to the underneath of the van, and then the second part is going to be attaching the step to those brackets. Now, Luverne does provide installation instructions in the box, so make sure you reference those for the ultimate source of information. We're doing our best to follow those as well, but make sure you reference those manufacturer-provided installation instructions. So let's get started. We're going to get underneath the van and attach our brackets. Okay, underneath the van now, this is the driver's side. We have a factory bolt right here. That's a 10mm bolt. It has a nut on there. We just need to remove this. We're going to retain the use of that stud and the bolt, so make sure you hang on to those. Next, we want to remove this little plastic gasket or whatever they call it. And while you're over here with a putty knife, just scrape away any of the gunk that's going to be in the way here. Next, we have a T-bolt like this. It's got a little plate on it. We're going to set this in the frame rail, and then we just want this long part to be pointing forward like that. We're going to take our bracket like this. These are side specific. We're going to put this in place. We're going to reattach with our nut that we just took out. Okay. Make these both snug tight to allow for some movement, but roughly holding it up against the frame. That one's good there. All right, let's move on to the other side. All right, to rinse and repeat over here on the passenger side. Oops, wrong way. Again, we want to put in our T-bolt here with the long part facing forward. Just going to get these snug tight, allow for movement, but get them sitting up against the frame. Okay, still over here on the passenger side. We do have some variability in terms of which holes we want to put these steps into, so it's just a matter of, do you want the step higher or do you want it lower? It just depends on your needs. Now, we have a trailer hitch right there. I want to make sure that we can clear, so I'm going to start with this down a little bit lower. I'll go right here. Just going to get these snug tight. And we just want to match the same orientation over on the driver's side. Same thing over here on the passenger side. Again, I'm going to match those mounting locations. So just a little bit of prep of the step before we attach it to these brackets here. They come with the end panels like this. See, there's holes on the bottom. Those are going to be on the bottom of the step, and you're going to use some self-threading screws to go through these holes into the step. Now, with the end caps attached to the step, we're going to go ahead and set this on top of these brackets. So just a quick demonstration of how this is attached to the steps. These actually slide inside here like this, and you can see we've got square holes there for our carriage bolts. So once you have this plate inside that channel, if you will, now the carriage bolts go through the square holes, then you're actually going to go through this bracket right here, and then you're going to go through those bottom or into the actual mounting brackets against the vehicle. Then you're going to use a washer and a lock nut to secure it right there. Just going to leave that loose for now so we can do an alignment on the vehicle later. Now we're just gonna line the step on the van. As you can see, it's shifted way to the right now. So we're gonna center this on the van and make sure it's a consistent distance from the rear of the van as well. Now that the step is secured to those brackets, I'm gonna go back under the van and tighten up all those nuts we left loose. Okay, so if you just purchased the regular rear grip step for the ProMaster, you're all set. If you purchase the Fleet kit, you actually get a couple of more accessories that need to be installed on this step. One are these little rubber bumpers that are gonna go kind of right here on the left and right hand side. And then you also get some reflective tape. You get a red strip and a white strip. These actually go kind of on the center and extend towards the left and towards the right. Your red is going to go on the left side and your white is going to go on the right side. So we're going to apply the tape and we're going to attach our rubber bumps. I'm just going to apply this and just look for my center point here. I'll use our hitch here as a guide. A little bit of overhang here. I'm going to trim away the razor blade. Now the way that these bump stops sit on the back of this is they actually sit about 2 inches from the left and from the right. And then you'll use a self-threading bolt to zap them right into the step. And that just about does it for the installation of this grip step on the back of our RAM ProMaster. Now, if you're looking for this step or any other equipment to get your van ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Okay, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.